Good morning to, in fact, good afternoon to all the listeners and viewers here on Goa Live Telecast at MCL Season 10, the second game of the Sunday afternoon session, second session between MCC Dragons versus the Royals. Having a first look at the Dragons team in this competition. And Royals, although we have seen that team in the rain curtailed game, which was played on Thursday, they looked pretty good. They posted a decent total on the board. And then finally, the match was interestingly poised. Then the rain poured in hard, and the match was called off, which will be replayed at some point of time later on. Nicely driven, looking to get a single there. Toss won by MCC Royals and deciding to bat first as they feel that this is the best time, especially at this point of time from 2 to 3:30 is a better time to play your shots, get runs under the board, and try and put pressure on the fielding unit. A lovely shot, a lovely looking shot in the covers. Very good stop as well. Driving through the line of the ball, just opening the bat to play it in the covers. Nicely played using the wrist here, just gliding it down towards the short fine leg region feet. We're into the first over, and it's 5 without loss at the moment. Samrud Bharne and Rizwan Qazi, the batters. That's played upishly, purposely in the air, slicing the ball towards the backward point. Intentionally sliced, intentionally opened the face just to get it wide of that extra coverage on fielder. This is the first boundary here for Bharne, Samrud Bharne. And the score moves on to 9. He's more sort of hard hitter of this leather ball. Likes to play in the power play overs. Doesn't run too much. Appeal from behind the wickets, but no appeal from the bowler. That indicates that it was gliding down the leg side. A pretty decent start here for the Royals. In the first over, it's 10 without loss after 1. It's always the best time to play in the power play overs. The ball is near, you get value for your shots. If you find a gap inside the field, and there's a certain boundary for the taking. Some batters like to go the aerial way. And opening batters in most of the games have given a good start. The Royals will be thinking in 20 overs, what sort of total is good enough? Certainly 150 plus. We have seen yesterday, the second game, Tigers posted 148 on the board, which was chased in the end in the last over. But they were almost confident and convincing in that run chase. The Warriors side in control of that game. So anything in excess of 150 is going to be at par score on this wicket. Very, very good wicket, I can certainly say, compared to the past editions. New freshly laid ground, new wicket, new floodlights for MCC. Sudhir Sheth has been introduced. We have seen many a times the second over has been bowled by the spinners of other teams, but Dragons here are starting off with the medium pacers. They feel that whatever movement is there in the air or of the steam of the wicket, it will be there for the steamers in the first 3-4 overs. Oh, lovely ball, beautiful ball, asking him to drive just walking down and driving the ball, not in a better position to play the drive. When you want to play the drive, you have to be in control. Your balance and head should be steady. You can't play the drive on the walk. And he's read his length back as well. Little movement I felt shape away from the right hander. And now keeper feels. So Webber, the wicketkeeper and the captain of Dragons, feel the need of standing in front after that shot which was tried here by Samrudh Bhane is coming and chipping down the ground. So using the feet, and this will curtail the batters to use their feet. So good think tank, good thinking here from the captain. Way too wide, way too wide. Well, you got a specialist skipper behind, so you can do away with these wide balls. Someone who is not a regular keeper, then it will be a little problem if you are not accurate enough for bowling the good areas or bowling too wide down the leg side or on the offside. You got to be bowling wicket to wicket when keeper is standing in front. Drives it well, looking for a single. You can see not the swiftest runner between the wickets, but he had to come quickly at the non-striker's end. The yellow was almost looking like the Chennai Super Kings, the jersey. Many teams do like these yellow jerseys nowadays, but courtesy of Chennai Super Kings fan following, fan base that they have as a franchise. 5 times winner of the IPL editions. Some franchises like a particular color, and maybe Dragons feel this is their lucky color to go with in the MCL season 10. Right in the block hole. So if you see the field at the moment, there is a short covers, a backward point, short point, and short covers, mid off, mid on, short mid wicket, and short fine. 2 men in the deep extra cover point region, and a third man. Purposely bowl just wide, almost a Yorker length delivery, and you can see that there was a moment behind the wicket. So when third man was shifted to slightly wider position, maybe that's the reason why bowl is slightly wider. If the batter uh, just slices it away, then that position that will stop the boundary. So he looks to be concentrating bowling outside the off stump. That is a definite ploy here. There is no one on the deep on the leg side. So he has to be accurate enough, concentrating on just outside. And that's the case when you are bowling to outside, that allows some extras as well. The bowler feels here, I just cannot come close to the wickets here, but the batter is going to take the advantage and hit me on the leg side in the square leg mid wicket region where there is no protection for me. Oh, this is a late call for a single. This is a late call from Rizwan Qazi for a single. Somehow they just communicate and complete that single. We finish the over number 2 is 15 without loss. As the start to the third over, and Kapil Angle continues with his bowling spell. Well, Kapil, I've seen most of the times bowling the off spinners, so maybe they've got spinners options, and he's converted himself into a medium pace bowler. Good length here, very good length and good line. This keeps on the LBW opportunity. Once you bowl wicket to wicket, he has got protection in the short backward square leg, short mid wicket. So four men on the leg side compared to the three men on the leg side for his partner. There was some sound. There was definitely some sound, but it's of the pad, says the umpire. No signal from him that indicates that it's definitely of the pads. A sound definitely heard as the reason why there was an appeal from the fielders around. That's an elegant shot, but straight to the field. He's struggling there. Direct hit. It could have been curtains. Direct hit was needed over there. They are somehow getting the singles in that short covers region. He knows as a fielder in the short covers that this was much, much closer. Risky singles are being taken here, and as the replay is showing, if it had hit, he will have to walk back, head back to the pavilion. That is a lovely shot here from the batter Rizwan Kachi. Right room given, and he places it in between both those fielders and racing away towards the fence. So a good start here, a steady start given by both these openers. Although you can't say the calling or the running between the wickets is as good as the start they have given. They need to be much more careful as far as running between the wickets is concerned. 22 without loss in the third over. Again, trying to play on the rise. He's hitting the good length. Kapil Angle, right areas. The batter has to play on it on the rise. Steady start for both the teams, in fact. But we have still not seen the spinner being introduced, where the case is other way around for other captains and franchises. It starts off with the spinners right from the start or from the second over itself. Another single, a direct hit. Let's see whether umpire goes for the top or referral. No, he says the batter makes it comfortably at the non-strikers, and that is going to end 3 overs. It's 24 without loss. Again, good drive. They're making them run at the moment. The fielders are closing in, but the timing is missed. So they are also taking singles inside the inner ring. And all 4 overs of power play overs is going to be bowled by the medium pacers. So no spinners in the power plays. As is in the air, that might be a chance, a difficult one. Mid on goes, and Kapil Angle went after it, but it was going away from him. It's very difficult to take the catches going backwards behind. So it was always a difficult chance for the fielders. So you can't call it a chance. It was just a mistimed shot here from the batter trying to go downtown. It was in the air. You can see the replay. It was in the air for quite some time. Looking to play his shots. He knows that this is the last over of the power plays, taking the fielding restrictions, taking the fielders on inside the 30-yard. Yeah, good keeping there from the captain. He was very alert, missed to take a clean behind that wicket, but the ball was somewhere hovering near close to him. Immediately ran backwards. So no opportunity seeked here by the batters. He is a very, very good wicket keeper. Played at the highest level and certainly has got a lot of skills, not only with the gloves but with the bat and sometimes with the ball. Vaibhav, it was a good length, very good length here from Sudhir Sheth. Sudhir with three fielders on the leg side. He looks to be concentrating on outside the off-stump channel, whereas Kapil Angle bowling wicket to wicket with one more added fielder on the leg side inside the circle. Again, this is a good shot. Coming down, chipping down the ground, timing the ball well. Ball is racing towards the fence. And a good fielding, very good fielding here from Kapil Angle. Saved certain 2 runs. It was heading towards the boundary. Gave it a good chase from the mid-on region all the way towards the mid-wicket region, stopping the ball. So 2 runs saved here for his side. 30 without loss. Royals at the moment. Not an explosive start, but certainly a steady start as no wickets have been lost in the context so far. That is once again is looking to go inside out, hitting the bottom part of the bat and another single. They are trying to go hard. They are trying to get the boundaries. Somehow it has either not middle or they have found the fielders. So end of the power play overs, 4 gone is 31 without loss. MCC Royals. So here is Om Fati, left arm orthodox bowling from round the wicket. So no chance of a run there. Run out opportunity. Another mishap could have happened over there. This is almost 3 or 4 times we have seen them not communicating well and creating an opportunity for the fielding unit. this was the easiest of the chances. If Om would have collected, he would have been still outside the popping crease. Another one, straight down. This is better looking shot. So the spinner has been introduced immediately after the completion of the mandatory power play overs. The Dragons at the moment are doing well, are doing good. Although wickets have not been taken, still they have not allowed the run rate to go away from them. The fielders in the right position, the bowling changes. Lovely flight, and that's a good catch. Look at the timing of the jump. Beautifully flighted ball here from Omfort, looking to chip the ball over his head, and caught and bowled here. First wicket down. Rizwan Qazi departs, and is 32 for the loss of one. And as a spinner, oh, there's some good fielding there in the deep. To cover a lot of ground over there, coming almost 10 meters towards his left hand side, stopping the ball. It's a good time shot here from the batter. It's a lovely bowling, beautiful bowling of left arm orthodox. I've seen not many left arm orthodox spinners bowling in this, but I think he's one of amongst the best that we have seen so far. Om Farthe. And he starts off very well, picks up wicket, and at the end of 5 overs, 34 for 1, Royals. And here is Ankush Patil. So they have got three medium pacers, or the one Kapil Angle can bowl medium pacers or spinner as is required necessity during the course of the game. So far in this game, you can consider this the third medium pacer Ankush Patil introduced. He's got pretty decent pace, young, fit. This is inside out, should be taken and is taken on the edge of the circle. Finally, they broke through. Second wicket taken down. This is a good face here for the yellow jersey team, the Dragons, and the second wicket in the form of Samrud the Bharni. Wanted to go over that field, getting at the top of the bat, and no mistake there by the fielder in that short covers position. So we are into the sixth over. Dragons are doing a very good job in fielding and bowling department. It's 34 for 2. In comes Sairaj Dhon. They have still put a pretty decent attacking field here for the newcomer. Could go away with one more extra player on the deep, but they look like picking up wicket. This is once again good bowling, big appeal, and he is trapped in front of the wickets. Well, not too much forward. The ball pitching just outside, coming back in, hitting in the line of the wickets. An umpire in no hesitation. Big appeal from Ankush Patil and his keeper Vaibhav. So Dragons are all over Royals at the moment. Back-to-back wickets here for Ankush Patil. Is 34 for 3. So three immediate wickets, successive wickets, you can say in quick time frame after that good opening stand has rocked back Royals at the moment. Ankush Patil on a roll. Some string in the strides at the moment for Ankush Patil with the medium paces gunning down for his hat trick. Back-to-back wickets has pumped him, and he has placed a man in the slips as well. Vaibhav is backing his bowler, and he'll be. I think he will be bowling a wicket-to-wicket line and looking to trap or get the batter a clean bowl. That will be the aim of Ankush Patil if he wants to take the hat trick of this ball. Here he comes. That's a good pacey ball. This good nippy pacey ball here from Ankush Patil. Dragons, the side looking good at the moment. A confident looking side. They've got a very good left arm orthodox bowler Om Ferte, who picked up wicket in his first over. They've got three good medium pacers, and Ankush is generating quite a bit pace on this wicket. We have seen Siddharth Kamath Ghanekar, one of the fastest around at MCL season 10. This is also a very difficult length to hit the ball. He is very strong in the shoulders and the body posture. He is one of the very good badminton players as well. Do the exercises regularly, plays the game regularly at Naveli Mindos. Certainly one of the fittest guys around. Yeah, another good ball, another good delivery here from Ankush Patil. A fabulous over here for Ankush, and he starts off by taking a couple of wickets that has rocked the Royal side. It's a maiden double wicket here for Ankush Patil, and 6 overs gone, 34 for 2. 3, in fact. Vinay Samari and Ruben Kharekar, these two have to resurrect this innings and get to a respectable total. This is a phase where bowlers are on top of the batters at the moment, with both the batters new on to the crease. Vinay is playing on just 2 of 3 balls, and Ruben Kharekar is yet to get off the mark. He's got some three fabulous deliveries. There's a good cut shot and gets a single. Three scorching deliveries. Uh, Hardly any answer from Ruben Kharekar to that from the bowling of Ankush Patil the previous over. They got their best medium pacer, the fastest one, and the left arm orthodox to continue into the attack. Lighted ball here from Om, driven nicely in the deep, gets a single. And that's it. That's it. That's the nothing shot actually from Vinay Sambari. When the youngster is bowling well, Om Ferte is flighting. This is a really top class spinning effort. He was bowling well, he's flighting well, and they are falling apart at the moment. Royal side, they have lost fourth wicket. This bowling unit is looking very, very strong at the moment of Dragons, and the score card at the moment is 36 for the loss of 4 in the seventh over. In comes the captain of the Royals team, Aditya Angle. Well, needs no introduction here in Goa as far as cricket is concerned for Aditya Angle. I think it's come little lower down the order. Should have been up the order with the technique and the strength that he has. Om Fate is bowling so well along with Ankush Patil. You need technically strong and experienced players to counter this sort of bowling. This time, slightly short, cut away nicely, gets himself off the mark. This is a very, very good phase here for Dragons. They have kept the thing tight and kept piling the pressure. They know they can do away with just four fielders inside, but have a look at the field here. Short covers, and then there is man behind him. There is mid off. There is a mid on. There is a man in the sleeps. There is one at the backward point. Almost six fielders inside. That shows the positivity in the team. And Webber is leading the team very well at the moment. 7 overs gone by. Is just 37 for the loss of four. 2 wickets for Om Fati and 2 wickets for Ankush Patil so far. So both sharing two each, and they are bowling in tandem at the moment. Well, I really like the way he has handled the team at the moment. Look at this field. There is a slip in the second slip. There is a man in the gully. There is a one backward point. There is the third man. There is one to protect on the offside in the deep extra cover. And there is a wide open space from mid on to fine leg. That's the confidence that the captain has in his bowler. And he must have definitely talked about how we are going to go against Aditya Angle. So much of open space. So if Aditya wants to score there, he has to take a risk. If Ankush Patil is going to bowl just outside the off stump, there is definite ploy here. It looks like from Webber and his think tank. Aditya also understands his need of staying on the wicket at the moment. His presence is of utmost importance for this team Royals to score a pretty decent total of 130, 140. Not the best of the first half in the first innings for Royals after electing to bat first. As a cracking shot. That's a cracking shot. Well, fabulous square cut here from Ruben Karekar. Just a little width given here. Slashed and slashed it hard. No chance for both the fielders inside the ring and outside as well. That will definitely boost his confidence a lot. And this time a wide conceded. But in spite of the shots being played here by both these batters, Webber is still positive and having those fielders kept persisting inside. Still six fielders inside the 30 yard and only three fielders outside. That's now nicely fielded. Definite plan of bowling just outside and asking both the batters to try and pierce the field, to try and take the risk in trying getting these runs on the board. Another good ball, back of length, trying to hit on the rise. Ruben Kharekar, a very stylish and a compact player. Well, don't understand sometimes the thinking of the captain or the franchisees to send their best, better, technically sound players a little later on. If you keep them down the order with such a situation where 4 wickets down, this is not the best time. This might be a chance. This is a chance and is taken. I told you they are persisting with this bowling and it is paying them off. Captaincy should be applauded here of Webber. He has kept six fielders. Now they felt the need of going in the air and going the head above the head of the mid-off region fielder. Doesn't connect nicely and ballooned it straight in the hands and no mistake in the field. Fabulous captaincy here from Webber and a good piece of bowling from Ankush Patil has given the fifth wicket. Half the side back in the pavilion. Royals are struggling at the moment at 43 for 5. I think all these 8 teams that I've seen so far, Vaibhav looked more aggressive and with positivity around as captaincy, kept piling the pressure, not allowing the pressure to drift away. He knows that he has got very good bowling lineup, and he's definitely doing a good job. And behind the wickets as a keeper, yeah, you tend to think quite better what the batters are doing, what are the strengths, is he moving well, what are the positions of the fielders around. So another left arm orthodox has been introduced. Runmai Das, who plays regularly at MCC most of the seasons. He's also a pretty good bowler, just like Om Fate is this time. Just trying to keep it away from the long on region fielder. Now there is little more protection to Mrunmai Das on the leg side compared to Om Fate. Om Fate is someone who has a beautiful trajectory to back up with his exuberance of the youth. He is young, so he is going to rip the ball a little more with the power of the wrist and his shoulders compared to Mrunmai Das. There is a short mid wicket, mid on, and a man in the deep Indian square leg region for a sweep shot. This time going down towards the fine leg, should get a comfortable couple. And they are running for the second. A good quick throw. Could be in trouble. No, 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 no. They make it well in the end. Adit is saying, was it required? Was the run on? In comes Shailesh Redkar, and Shailesh Redkar had played a fabulous innings, good innings of 35 plus in their first outing. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. He got enough part of the bat, and the ball runs down towards the long off boundary for 4 runs. Didn't allow the ball to go down. It was drifting. It converted into a full toss and hit it with the straight bat. Dragons certainly know with half the side back, and this is the best pair certainly can which can resurrect the innings here from this very difficult position for the Royals. A man who is in good nick got the confidence after the 35 plus in the first game. Shailesh Redkar and Aditya Angle with the experience and technicality aspect. So for 5 wickets down at the score of 50 in 9 overs. Three for six at the moment for Ankush Patil, one of the best spells so far in this season. Can he pick up 4 wickets? So far, no one has picked up 4 wickets in this edition. Siddesh Prabhu Alvekar picking 3 wickets and so far keeping that blue cap on his head. Ankush Patil with the way he is bowling and teaming in. He always look to pick wickets here. He's hitting the right length, right areas, and with the pace to back his length. There's a hard length, just around 3-4 meters away from the batter. The only way you have to come forward to with your defenses. He has got a man in the slips, one in the gully. Any uppy shot being played in the short covers and mid off that he got in the previous over. Another flashy shot. This is among one of the best spells so far of any medium pacer in this edition. This time slightly wide, called by the umpire. Ankush is not happy with the call. He's saying he started inside and then later on went away from that guideline. But umpire not amused with that discussion. This time straight to the man in the gully. No chance of a single. We've seen many spinners on top of the game and troubling the batters in many of the games around. But this time, the first instance where we have seen medium pacer troubling most of the batters. 3 wickets so far. A continuous 3 over spell. This time there is a man that has been taken back at the long off region. So he'll be into the last delivery of his spell. And he's going to finish quite early, within 10 overs. Ankush Patil works in Goa Medical College, GMC, as a doctor by profession. But here, many are of different profession, but they are members of MCC. They feel proud to be a member of MCC and play here in MCL editions. It's an iconic club, and what a feather in the cap to have floodlights and being the first club in Goa, in the entire Goa, to have the floodlight in effect. A club of its own having that floodlight. And that's the reason why the club is growing. It is growing in status, and everyone wants to be a member and be a part of the MCL editions. It's what you feel pride about. It's not about which professions you are holding. Finally, on the ground, you are always a cricketer and wants to perform and show your talent out to the spectators and the rest of the members. The end of halfway mark of the first innings. It is 55 for the loss of 5, and Royals at the moment you can say need a good innings here from Aditya Angle and Shailesh Redkar to come back and post a decent total. Oh, that was so close. Not the best of the shots here from Adi Tangle. Royals need him for the next at least 5 6 overs. That was so close towards the leg stump. He knows it very well. He felt need of going across with that slog sweep shot. Flipped away on the leg side for a single. And if you have a look at the field, it's like three fielders very close to each other. Hardly met a distance of 2 meters between themselves, 2 to 3 meters. Om Ferte, Kapilangle, and Yogesh Dalal. Three men are very close to each other. Uh, that's just because if Nurmada has bowls a drivable length, it is going to go among one of the three fielders around there. Flipped away on the leg side. And he has got to be wary of the fact there is no one in the backward of point. There is just one fielder towards the backward of point region. No man towards the third man or the protection behind at the point region. So he can't bowl a short ball or back of length. It's got to be little fuller. So I'm straight to Yogesh Dalal. They have really bowled well and bowled. The field placement also needs to be appreciated. Credit to the captaincy. He is marshalling the troops very well from behind Vaibhav. Lovely piece of bowling. Beautiful bowling. And giving it a rip. Good areas. So the spinners are also doing a good job keeping the things tight at the moment for the Royals. And 11 overs gone. It's 58 for the loss of 5. Adi Tangle playing on 7 of 12 and Shailesh playing on 8 of 10. Cut away nicely here in the extra cover region. So Om Fate is certainly going to finish his quota of overs. Bowled very well and picked up 2 wickets in his spell so far. This time cut away. Once again, good piece of fielding. There's just one man over there, and he has to protect a wide area in that backward point third man region. Oh, was it an opportunity missed here by Aditya Angle? It was, although a drifter, it was almost a full toss ball. Maybe clipping the pads over there. That's the reason why wide is not called by the umpire. Oh, lovely ball. One that comes with the arm. This is arm ball. Fabulous arm ball. Slightly quick in the air. Coming back with the arm. What lovely variations we have seen from Ofate. Sometimes bowling that orthodox ball that goes away from the right hander. This was the one, that armor that comes in. This was also quicker ball. So he's mixing up well at the moment. He is into a very, very good spell. One of the very good spin bowling spell that we have seen, and also the medium pace from Ankush Patil. That was so far the best spell. They've got the bowlers covered up, Dragons at the moment, and they are keeping the things in check. Good sweep shot here. Should get a boundary. The ball is racing and is played nicely. Not a bad ball, but he has to sweep. He's a good sweeper of the ball and glides it down towards the backward square leg, fine leg region for a boundary. It's a long, long time for that boundary coming. Well, they have to feel that we just can't allow these bowlers to bowl wherever they want. Some sort of shot making aggressive intent has to be shown by the batters if they need to post somewhere around 130, 140, especially Adit Nangle and Shailesh Redkar. End of 12 is 64 for the loss of 5, and Om Fate finishes his spell with 2 wickets under his kitty. Oh, that was a lovely flighted delivery from Mrunmay Das. And inside edge going behind, 2 runs taken. Well, whenever Mrunmay Das I've seen, you feel as if the ball is going to land as a full toss, but it drifts at the last moment and it dips onto the batter. But very nicely. And this is the phase they have seen the spell of Om Farte. Ankush Patil also finished his spell, and Mrunmay Das into his last over of his spell. Six bowlers can get to bowl 3 overs each, and one bowler 2 overs spell. As straight to Yogesh Dalal. And this is the length that the captain is hoping him to bowl, as he has got 3 men to protect that covers boundary. See, there hardly 3 meters gap between both all those three. Om Farte, Kapilangle, and Yogesh Dalal on the offside. '71 on the board, 5 wickets down. Still a long way to go. This time there was a change in the field. One man in that short covers has been brought in the mid wicket, and the ball goes straight into his hands. Third ball here for Mrunmay Das and the Dragons. This time in the air, once again, should be taken. And a very good catch in the deep. Adi Tangle loses his cool. He just got a boundary of the previous ball. And this time he scoops one in the air. Lack of timing, lack of power. Oh, we will ask the questions whether it was required at this stage. He went for the big glory shot just to get the run rate up. Here now they will be into more trouble. There are few more overs left after this one, and just 4 wickets in hand to counter the bowling of Dragons. 6 down for 71 in the 13th over. looking to play on the offside, getting the ball on the leg side, single taken. In comes Iftikhar Aga at number 8. I think Adi Thangle and Shailesh Redkar as a partnership, as a duo, could have taken this game maybe slightly deeper into the 16th over. And from that point onwards, could have looked to play the big shots. Well, as a commentator, you think that the plans are there. He's the captain. He's the man to control the situation for Royals, knows it better. But the issue remains is when a new batter comes in compared to a technically sound and a better player than Adi Tangle, it will take time and they don't have that much of time. We are already far behind his game. He needed to be somewhere around run a ball or maybe around 7 runs per over. And that's it. That's the end of Iftikhar. The Dragons have kept them in check. They have got more fielders inside for all the new men that have come off Royals team. And inside age, hitting the wickets at the end of Iftikhar, 7 wickets down at the score of 72. And Royals are losing the plot at the moment. So once again, good bowling here from the medium pacer. So Sudhir Sheth also into the last over of his spell. Most of the bowlers have finished their quota. Simon Mandayas finishing Om Fateh, Ankush Patil, and now it is Sudhir Sheth. I think the captaincy must be really credited and applauded here of Vaibhav Naik. This has been the fielding right from the first over. Just maybe one or two moments where I've seen fielders going down in the deep when Aditya and Shailesh were batting decently. But apart from that, the pressure has been mounted. The singles has not been given inside the circle, and they are bowled according to the field. The bowlers. Oh, that was very close to the helmet there. Could have been 5 runs if the ball had rolled down to the helmet. Lucky there. So he also finishes off well. Wicket for him in his 3 overs is 14 gone, 73 for 7. So here is a new bowler, Aditya Prabhu. Just now in the morning session played a game at Alem and back playing the second game of the day for his team Dragons. That is a good shot, but straight one bounce into the hands. He wanted to go actually more straighter in the covers, just get a slice of it. Aditya, known for more of his batting skills, but this time the part-time bowlers will be used here by Vaibhav Naik. They are in a commanding position at the moment. That is what happens with the part-time bowler, not consistent with the line and length, and will concede some extras. However, we have not seen many extras being considered behind the wicket or extras in terms of wides and no balls by the bowlers around. Well, in T20 format, you can someone who is pro batter and can chip in with 2 overs. That add value to your team. 7 bowlers needs to be used by the captain of the bowling side. Out of those 6 can bowl 3 overs, and one bowler can bowl that 2 overs. The captain has used the best bowlers and finished their quota, and that's why they are in good position because they have picked up wickets, not keeping his important bowlers later on. He has bowled his main quota of bowlers early on, and that's the reason why he could be able to pick up 7 wickets of the opposition camp. Well, some other captain must be with a different mindset and things. I'll need to keep good bowlers for the death overs for the last 5, last 6 maybe. But here, Vaibhav Naik is not thinking the same way. He might be thinking that yes, I am bowling my regular bowlers quite early. If I get wickets over here, my not so regular bowlers and my part-time bowlers can then easily finish their overs with lower down batting orders, just like what is happening against Royals at the moment. Cut away nicely and stopped by the fielder. He wanted to find that gap in the backward point region. A decent over here from Aditya Bugaonkar. Over number 15 has gone and it's 80 for the loss of 7 MCC Royals. So in comes Rajesh Chogle. So Aditya was introduced in the previous over. Now Rajesh Chogle from the far end. Cracking shot. Cracking shot. No chance for the fielder. Beautifully timed. And finding the gap. There was a deep covers placed for a similar shot. Still had no chance. There is some timing here from the bat of Shailesh Redkar. This time just back of length. It's got 3 behind the point and 3 in the deep in front of the wicket on the offside. One more sort of extra cover region, one in deep covers, one at long off. Well, Vaibhav Naik has thought out of the box for most of his bowlers around. Different set of field set for different bowlers and different batters. That once again he wanted to play a same shot, that drive, the lofted drive in the covers. This was slightly wider, this ball. Shailesh Redkar is now the big threat for the Dragons team. If he bats for another few overs, he will certainly complete those 35 plus, which will put them at least in a decent position. The Royals need to put runs on the board. Putting runs on the... Oh, misfield. Misfield here. Kapil Angle. Well, just taking his eyes off the ball at the last moment, thinking whether he's going for the second or not, and that's what costing 4 runs. He won't be happy with that. 3 more extra runs given away. Single was anyhow on. He won't be happy with that. Won't be happy with that, Kapil Angle. Again, this time straight to the short third man region fielder. Another single taken. Not the best of the overs from the Dragons bowler. But at this moment, when you have taken 7 wickets of the opposition camp, you don't have the top order batting to face your bowlers. They countered that very well and finish the over with a dot ball. 16 gone, 89 for 7 Royals. This time, placed it in the gap. We'll be looking for a couple there. Long, long space here to cover for the long on and mid-wicket region fielder. One shot, says the umpire. One shot. So just going to be single. Shailesh Redkara moved on 24 after that single. This time cut away nicely. Well, he has placed it very well. Played it little late and cutting it very hard and sharp towards the backward point region. He has been certainly the best batter of the Royals in this entire edition. The first game as well, scoring 35 plus. And another game, he looks to move into 30s. He's moved on to 30 at the moment. Moved on to 30. This is once a slice in the air and lucky the ball fell just away from the point region fielder. Certainly looking to play his shots, try and get a 35 plus that he's allowed as a batter. This is once again slashed away over the top. Very, very good shot. And that gets the boundary. And that is going to be another 35 plus here for Shailesh Rodkar. The width was given. He just flashed hard, intentionally by hitting it in the air towards the backward point and deep third man region fielder. And there's another good innings for Shailesh Rodkar. This will definitely go in the record books. The first one was a washed away rain curtail match, which will be played later. But yes, certainly looking good. The best batter certainly in the Royals camp. So 100 up here for Royals in the 17th over. Good round of applause will definitely given by the Royals team for this inning. So they were struggling big time, and he has definitely given them at least some ray of hope to post 120 and look to defend it. Oh, trying to play off the back foot. That was very close to the off stump. Chirag is asking Vaibhav Naik whether it was close or not. And certainly they will be happy to see the back of Shailesh Rodkar. And that marks the end of 17 overs. Exactly 100 for the loss of 8 wickets. Driven nicely, just going to be single. At the moment when you expect fireworks, you expect big shots and quick runs, they are just getting the singles. That's because they have lost at least a couple of wickets too many in this game. Good drive. Should get a couple of runs. Chirag is quick in between the wickets and gets 2 runs here. He is the owner of this MCC Royal side and organizing committee member as well, a big popular face as a businessman, and also always helps for the social causes, not only for the game of cricket, but social causes around, not only in Margao, but in most of the parts in South Goa as well. A big face, and it's a pride also to play for your team as a owner. He follows the game of cricket, just loves to play, bowl with the new ball. Chirag Naik drives the ball down the ground. A lot of support for Chirag for every single that he scores. Oh, that is a whack there. Straight in the hands. That's a good catch. That's a ripper actually that was flying this ball. So he had to be in the right position. The ball was traveling at the rate of knots, and that is a really good catch. Dr. Sudhi Sheth marching that important position of mid wicket. That is a really good catch because if you have a look at the replay, he just middled it, crashed it, and punched it very well in the mid wicket region. So that requires some good catching in the deep. Dragons have really done not only in bowling but fielding department as well. 9th wicket down at the score of 104. So this is the last wicket here for the Royals, and Rajesh Shogule gets a wicket of the previous ball, and Sunny Luthra comes on to the crease as the last man to give company to Chirag Naik. End of 18 overs, 104 for 9. Trying to go for the cross batted shot on the leg side. Aditya Prabhugaonkar has been given the third over here by Vaibhav Naik. Played a game in the morning, now playing a game in the afternoon. A fit guy, certainly you can say. No ball called just because three men were inside the 30-yard circle. Just the three men. Very good calling here by the umpire. And it's going to be free hit. That's the first lapse of concentration from the captain and the fielders of Dragons, I must say. And this is a wide ball. He is asking why this is wide. Well, umpire says, he says, and that's final. That's some good shot here, but just going to get a single. Chirag Naik. Every run has been cheered. He's one of the popular faces around in Margao, Chirag Naik. Sunny Luthra. Lots of fielders inside for this last pair. Last pair of Royals. They've lost the plot when they lost the first four wickets. And I think the batting order was also not the best batting order that has been sent. Maybe Adit Tangle could have come a little bit top, or Ruben Kharekar. They kept the better batters little lower down the order. And the idea is ball outside the off stump. Sunny Luthra is very strong of the sweep and a good sweeper of the ball. Tries to hit the ball on the leg side. So they are trying to keep that shot away and bowling it slightly wide outside the off stump. Six fielders on the offside, just three on the leg. This time nicely glided down towards the third. Fine leg region, should get a comfortable couple of runs. Yes, Sunny Luthra getting a couple of runs through a sneaky Chinese cut. (109 for 9). Will they get a single? Chirag is calling for a single. They get a single. Lowest total we have seen in this tournament so far is 110. Stallions against MCC Masters. Masters won that game, but not without a drama. Lost 7 wickets in getting that 110. Once again, their side also sent the wrong batting order, but still managed to scrape through in the end. The Masters side. Again, playing off the back foot, chipping it in the air, getting a single. So the 18th over. In fact, the end of 19 is 111 for 9. So Rajesh Shogule will be bowling the last over. Just 111 on the board. A very, very good performance here from all the bowlers. They just went with the plan. Good drive by Chirag Naik. Was looking to get a couple of runs, but never there. They kept on with the plan that they had in mind and kept their main bowlers to bowl the first few overs. So that's the reason why they could pick the important breakthroughs at regular intervals. Uh, will it be looked upon at the top? About things I was very quick in taking the wickets off, bills off. Still looking at the umpire whether he's going to refer it on the top. Sunday saying that the umpire saying the back leg was well inside the popping crease. They are looking for the Royals to be bowled out. All out. It's still not happening. Once again, he clips away very well on the leg side. Should get at least a couple of runs. Chirag saying just a single is enough. Is saying maybe I can get a boundary of the last ball. In fact, last two balls. The man in the short covers goes in the deep. And in the deep fine leg comes inside. Should be a wide. Should be a wide. And that's the reason we should wait on the crease a little longer. If Adit Tangle could have managed to wait on for a little longer, he could have got Adit Prabhugaonkar and Rajesh, who are not the best bowlers, you can say, compared to Om Fatte or someone like Ankush Patil. So drives it very well. Looking for a fumble there. It was not there, just going to be a single. 115 for 9 with the ball to go. Royals managed to play all the 20 overs. That's very important. By playing the 20 overs, this is the maximum that they could have achieved. Big appeal, quick ball, should be an easy run out. Should be an easy run out. Chirag had given up already from the non-striker's end. He knew there was nowhere to run, and it was an easy run out by the Dragons, and they are going to be bowled out on the last ball of the 20th over. 115 is what Dragons have managed to restrict the Royals. 116 is the target set for them. So let's see the run chase in a short while. So 116 runs required in 20 overs. So we are back live after the break. And is the captain of Royals with the ball in his hand. Is a surprise choice. They must have thought that we need to get early breakthrough, just like how Dragons went with their best options. Royals with the best options that they have. It's Adi Tangle, the captain, looking for quick early wickets and making inroads into this batting order of Dragons and make a match of it. Mrunmay Das and Kapil Angle. No appeal there from Aditya Angle. Slightly slow in the air. Went for the sweep shot. Protection in the deep in the mid wicket region. And one at the long off. If he goes for the drive with the spin. That's a taken. That's a very good start here. The plan has worked. Adi Tangle, that the best option. The best option has struck. Is 0 for 1. Not for 1 at the moment, Dragons. And MCC Royals are giving a very good fight. That's the start you wanted to see. That's the start Royals supporters have got. Courtesy of the captain, Adi Tangle. So in comes Yogesh Dalal. They've got around 4 to 5 left-handed batters in their ranks, Dragons, and maybe that was also another thinking here from Adi Tangle, the off-spinner, to get himself on against the left-handed batter. Another left-handed batter, Yogesh Dalal, makes his entry. Oh, lovely piece of bowling. Beautiful bowling, good flight, good turn. Not much feet movement. He is quite early into his innings. This match is now just looking interesting. Adit has made this interesting by picking wicket of the very second ball. Quick ball. This is slightly quick in the air. You can see the start. They needed this start. They have not put runs under the belt. Not too many. But by picking up the wickets, they have at least gelled, infused some energy into their fielders and the bowlers around. We've already seen a maiden double wicket from Ankush Patil in the previous innings for the Dragon side. Can we see a maiden wicket over here from Adi Tangle? Oh, was looking for a single there, but it was not there. And a maiden wicket over here from Adi Tangle. He starts very well. That's the reason why he brought himself on, taken the wicket of Mrunmay Das, and the best start that Royals could have got is none without one. None for one at the moment in one. Shailesh Redkar, one spinner after the other. Spin web being tried here by Adit Tangle and the Royals camp, as should be just a single played forward defensively. Kapil Angle over there and getting a single is going to preserve his wicket. He is not the one to gift away his wicket. Former Goa Ranji player Kapil Angle. Yogesh, I was talking about the left-handers in this team. Left-handers are an asset, but if you have too many, you also, as a opposition camp, can set your plan, can continuously bowl the off spinners. They got a few off spinners, good off spinners in their ranks. Punched away, slightly slow, doesn't have that much of consistency and the talent that Aditya Angle possesses. But he can be handy, Shailesh Redkar. Once you already got a maiden over, that's the first over, you really need to back with the next good over, bowling few dot balls, especially on Yogesh. Yeah, Kapil Angle must have seen many such situations in the past. So he won't be fizzled away by the situation at the moment in hand to him and to the Dragons. But someone like Yogesh Dalal, who has not faced and situations like this at the highest order, must be put under pressure and a single should be stopped. That's where there will be opportunity of just putting more pressure on the left-handers and creating an opportunity of picking up the wickets. This is appeal there. I told you they wanted to put pressure on Yogesh, and that has worked. It was slow, loopy ball, trying the defenses, hitting in front of the wickets, and no hesitation from the umpire to call it out. Royals with a very good response here in the second innings. They have taken 2 wickets for just 2 on the board in the second over. Certainly, a lot of talk regarding the field setting here for Vaibhav Naik. The captain has arrived on the wicket, and we'll see the scoreboard. Will not be happy with that. Bowling was exceptional, but the batting at the moment they have been crippled by the off spinners of this Royals camp. This match might be more interesting than anyone would have thought half an hour ago. That's a cracking shot. That's a cracking shot. Too slow. He has got a class act. Just punches it in front of the covers. Goes for 4 runs. That what Vaibhav Naik brings into this team. The calmness, composure, and a little bit of confidence as well with his technicality and scoring ability. 7 for 2 after completion of 2. This is certainly the best pair of Dragons camp. This time, oh, he has bowled him. He has bowled him. Oh my gosh. This is a total turnaround. The ball has turned. My goodness, this game is turning on his head. Kapil Angle, the ex-Goa Ranji team player, has been picked by ex-Goa Ranji team player, his former teammate. This is a flighted ball. Look at the turn there. He went for the sweep and a turn away. Adit also was unaware of this turn and didn't see the stumps there. Oh, Royals are giving nightmares here to the Dragons camp. 3 wickets down at a score of 7. Well, that was a sharp turn from Aditya Angle, and he is really bowling well. I can expect that turn from over the wicket, but create that angle from round the wicket and turning it so sharply. Kapil Angle will definitely be surprised by that. He has been bowled over there. He thought that the ball was pitching outside the off stump and would have gone, would have straightened because he's bowling with new ball. That's also a case here. If with the old ball, I can understand the ball turning sharply. Kept away and gets himself off the mark down the ground. So idea will be playing straight. Don't try to play sweep. Don't try to play across where you are exposing yourself, your pairs for the stump and for the umpire to raise the finger. The low scoring totals are very, very interesting. And that is what this game turning out to be. After today's game, we are directly going to meet on Wednesday night. So this is going to be this week's last game. More interesting than any other games. Courtesy of Aditya Angle, picking up 2 wickets. And if they pick up Vaibhav, and it could be even better. It could get even worse for Dragons. The moment Aditya Angle took the ball in his hands, that was the positiveness. That was a great thinking from the think tank of Royals. This is a good shot. This is a fine shot. Using the pace, just gliding it down, scooping the ball towards the fine leg region for 4 runs. Sensible shot, no risk shot, and getting the value for the shot as well. This is a better line, and he knows the importance of his wicket at the moment. With Kapil Angle going back and 3 wickets down, this becomes even more valuable. Vaibhav Naik stays on the wicket for as long as possible. This time nicely cut away. Late cut here. No, 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 no. They have to be much tighter. They have not posted a big total. This should have been just a single. Chirag Naik apologizing for that mistake. He knows every run is valuable, and with the start that the bowlers have given, they need to be even more tighter in the field. 3 overs gone, 14 for the loss of three. The spin duos are continuing with their spell in the power play overs. Oh, that is such a sharp turn in the evening session. We have not seen so sharp turn from other bowlers around. Is it because it's in the evening session, the ball turns a little bit more? In the morning session, it was not so. So now they are getting one man in the short fine because of that turn. Because if Adit Prabhugaonkar is going to play with the turn, then the ball is going to go towards the fine leg or the backward square leg. Good thinking here from Aditya Angle, immediately understanding the ball is turning sharply. So getting protection on the leg side for the off spinner. No run there. Vaibhav Naik certainly knows we cannot take a risk at this moment. They need a good partnership, a steady partnership. With 3 wickets taken in quick time frame, Royals have kept them in the race of winning this game. Oh, was there a chance? Is going on top. Is going on top. Good throw in the short covers. We are definitely going to have a look at it. So it might be little closer. Aditya Prabhugaonkar stretching it. It was a very, very, very close decision. I was having a look along with the the umpire, and it was just with that one frame that the bat tracks inside the popping crease, and while the bails had been removed. So it was a very, very close affair here for the third umpire, and the benefit of the doubt goes to the batter. Was it a chance? Was it an edge there? Looking at the reaction of Shailesh Rekar, looking for the second run, quick run, but they make it in the end, seizing on the opportunity of an extra run. They can't take on the risky single. You have to see which fielders are fielding in the important position. You can't take on the better fielders like Aditya Angle. Oh, he's playing the wrong shot. I think we need a physio. He was going for the cross shot from the bat. He hit the chin. I feel Adit Prabhugaonkar, and certainly need a look here. Certainly need a look. He was not wearing the helmet and trying to play a cross shot. The ball just getting on the edge and maybe hitting his chin, or the maybe his hope that everything is all right at the moment. Little worried camp of Dragons. That's a spanking shot. What a response. What a response from Adit Prabhugaonkar. This should have been 2 runs at least. He has played that well. He has picked that well. He is a strong character. He is not be fizzled about by a little blood that has must have gone down. He will be getting even more stronger. That's the personality that Adit Prabhugaonkar has. He's a fighter. And that is going to mark the end of over number 4. Is 18 for the loss of 3. The end of power play was 18 for 3. Still kept on with the pressure here by the Royals camp. We have seen in the first inning how aggressive was Vaibhav Naik in the field placements. In spite of the partnership, he kept on putting six fielders inside the 30-yard, backed his bowlers. This time, very good running between the wickets. Getting the single, Ruben Karekar now has been introduced. Adit Angle's 1 over has been kept little later on when this partnership grows slightly. Important and key wicket was Vaibhav Naik. So if Vaibhav stays on the wicket and score 35 plus along with Adit Prabhugaonkar, they will manage to get somewhere around 50-run partnership between themselves that will cement the place and make it better for the batters coming down. But by getting 3 wickets right at the start, right at the top, Royals have done a good job for themselves by keeping in the race. So they are in the game. They are in the game from that point onwards. This is such a game, such a system, not like the international levels. Once you get 35, the batters have to go back to the dressing room. You are declared out. And the new batter that comes in, even if asking run rate is somewhere around 6-7 runs per over, it's still not easy for the new batters to chip in with the runs and manage the pressure that builds on in the run chase. This time chipped in the air. Very good looking shot. Risky work here. Oh, they might be thinking of a second there. Adit was certainly looking for a second. Decided against by the captain. Once again, a good looking shot here down the ground. So punching it well, he's timing it well. He's their key player. He's their go-to man as far as the batting is concerned. The captain of Dragons, a marquee player and more reliable player for the Dragons. This was a quick single run out opportunity, non strikers and directed. Oh, it could have been curtains here for Adit. He's taking too many risky singles at the moment. Angle was very quick. He had to turn around, throw at the non strikers, and he did a good job. Just missed hitting the wickets. I'm sure that he would have been away from the popping crease. Somehow he survives. They are taking some risky singles and doubles at the moment. End of 5 overs, 24 for the loss of 3. That's a good shot. And very good field here set by Adi Thangle. He knows that that is the area that he is going to play on the back foot if the ball is landing in the uh, good areas. Bowling slightly slower, not quick as compared. Oh, this is a full toss ball. He has missed it altogether. Big appeal there. Big appeal. He missed a full toss altogether. Look at the faces there. Look at the faces. They were expecting the finger to be raised. But somehow he survives. It's very interesting this replay. Looks to be going down the leg side, drifting down the leg side with the angle. Right decision in the end. This is straight down the ground. He likes to play down the ground. Vaibhav looking to get a couple, putting pressure on the fielders, and Ruben Kharek are fielding there, but a second comfortably taken by Aditya and Vaibhav. No run there, absolutely no run there. Got to be got to be quick in thinking. Got to be quick in your legs if you want to take those quick singles. Aditya always itching to get those singles. He likes to rotate the strike. Doesn't like to be bogged down. So this is a good phase, yeah, good partnership being built slowly and steadily. They are going with the momentum. 28 for the loss of three. We are into the sixth over. They know that it's not asking run rate that is going to mount drastically with the singles being chipped 4 to 5 runs almost every over is gone. The total is not exaggerating. So good over from Shailesh Redkar and 6 overs gone. 29 for 3. Yeah, good stop there. Good half stop. He punches the ball well, Vaibhav Naik. And as a batter, although not the best time to be batting, uh, as the ball sometimes in the evening dies down on the batter. But in terms of the heat and humidity, it is much easier to bat out at this point of time after 4:30. So if you talk about the conditions of batting in terms of atmosphere, is this is the best time to bat. Much relaxed compared to playing in the heated conditions, hot conditions of the afternoon. This time he should get a comfortable couple of runs, maybe three as well. Look at Vaibhav Naik, he's running for the third run. They might even get four. No, three is enough. Three was comfortable there. Most of the time, no one is kept in the fine leg region. You can't keep fielders everywhere in the game of cricket. You just got to back yourself with the fielding setup and bowl according to your field. Very nicely driven, but straight to the fielder in the short covers. Sunny Luthra fielding in that position. There is a man back behind, more in front of that man. There's more sort of covers region, and one at the long off for the drive of Weber. Chipping down. Just a single Shailesh Redkar fielding in that position. So Vinay Samari's first over, first look at Vinay Samari in this game. First game he bowled decently. He has been a part of MCL for past few editions and has been performing very well. Vinay Samari with the ball and with the bat. Missed out with the bat in this game. Certainly would like to perform for his team Royals with the bowling department. We just need to break this partnership. Will be wide down the leg side. Once you stay on the wicket, it's a phase, always a phase in cricket where some bowlers are bowling so well. They are hitting the right areas as a spinner. They are turning the ball and troubling you. That phase you got to take it out and then wait for the new bowlers to come in and seize that opportunity. And the things becomes much easier as the fielders around also just go to the edge of the circle and no one to stop the singles. 7 gone, 36 for 3 Dragons. This is cut away. Once again, that not so confident calling and running between the wickets here. Weber understanding there was no single there. He hit it straight to the man in the short third man. That's a better shot. Drives it confidently down the ground. Till the point Vaibhav Naik is on the crease. The composure and the calmness that he brings in the dressing room must still feel comfortable. And they know that they don't have to get too many runs as far as net run rate is concerned. So if they can by that time build up this partnership and both manage to get themselves to 35, it will definitely be a partnership of somewhere around 50 to 70, which will see them little closer towards the target. So they have to take it stepwise, each step, and maybe thinking about getting 5, 6 runs every over. Once again, looking for the drive. The Royals, on the other hand, must be hopeful. Must be hopeful that if they chip in with a wicket here and break this partnership, It will suddenly bring new men, and we have seen in the earlier game as well. Once you lose one wicket, you lose two or three in quick succession, and the game and the complexion of the game suddenly changes drastically. So should be hoping, keep the hope on, keep doing the bowling changes, do something different, and try and pressurize. At the moment, it's all happening easy for both these batters. As once again to Adityangle. He knows Vaibhav is very strong in that point region, both in driving and cutting the ball. So he has kept himself in that crucial position. Off the back foot, another single taken. So singles are easy to come by at the moment for both these batters, and doing it steadily and building this momentum and partnership at the moment for the Dragon side. Is the end of 8 overs, 40 for 3 Dragons. Good bowling there, and defending it very well. Good front foot defense. They are in no hurry at the moment. They know that uh, it's just a good partnership that will seal this game for them. The presence is very much required on the wicket, especially Vaibhav Naik. That was slightly in the air. You can see the position of Aditya Angle. He knows that sometimes Vaibhav Naik plays upishly in the air in that point region, and that's why he's slightly in front compared to other three fielders around. That becomes a catching position, especially for Vaibhav Naik. That's a call, but I don't think so. The ball must have definitely pitched outside the leg stump, and even though it's hitting the pads, it's a comfortable single. This is a good over. So far, just considered 1 run of the 3 balls that he has bowled. That's a full toss ball. Played nicely down in the deep, and another single. It's just taking time because of the left and right hand combination here. But Vinay has bowled recently. Vinay Sambari to left and right handers. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled. This is bowling just around outside the leg stump and getting the ball little turn. So sometimes you square the batter when you bowl, especially for the left hander with the ball being turned sharply. Oh, that's a loose shot. That's a loose shot that is played by Webber. This is a very, very good over here from Vinay Samari. Just conceding 2 runs and piling up the pressure on the well set batters. The end of 9 overs, 42 for 3. 74 runs required in 66 balls for the Dragons to chase this down. And that has gone through the gate. That was not the ball to be played off the back foot, slightly quick in the air. And the lapse of concentration here from Aditya Pabugaonkar has got rid of his wicket. He wanted to play it off the back foot. It was a quicker ball and miss the bat hitting the stumps. And a timely wicket here for Ruben Kharekar and the team Royals. So Rasik Paikhoth coming in and giving company so far. Scored 4 of the 6 balls. He is similar to Adit Prabhugaonkar. He just played a game in the morning at Harlem and is here to play the second game of the day. The second half of this run chase is going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting. Webber is playing on just 18, so he's got time to get that 35. Royals are very much in this game, very much in this game with that fourth wicket that they have taken. Iftikhar Raga, he has played so many games and matches for the Advocates League. Has happened almost every year. The additions, there are 2, 3 additions, and he used to bowl medium pacers with pretty good pace. But once age catching on you, he understands this wicket is more suitable for the spinners. So now bowling medium pacers, but with the off-cutters action. Was that a chance? Was that a chance? That Rasik Paikota is very tiny uh, as far as his stature is concerned, and that's why he's swift in between the wickets, not too heavy player, and that's why that single run is possible whenever Rasik Paikot is around. Although he is not any younger, but he still is fit enough. That's flicked away nicely. There is a man there, and good piece of fielding. Good fielding, good throw. Just a single for Vaibhav. 11 overs gone, 51 for the loss of 4. And this is very good phase here by the Royals. They have kept the batters in check, especially Vaibhav Naik. And this match will be much more interesting that we saw after the totals. Vinay Sambari, Adi Thangle, Ruben Kharekar, Shailesh Redkar. All the spinners have bowled well and stopped the run flow. If not picking up the wickets, and at least you should uh, not concede more than 6 runs per over. If you restrict them to 4 or 3, that will be very good over. If you can do it that in maybe a couple of overs or 3 overs, that will is definitely going to play in the minds of Vaibhav Naik. Somewhere he is going to go for that big shot. He will feel the need of it. Again, cutting away towards the point straight to the backward point region. If the Karaga fielding there, he can't afford to take the risk at this moment. He has to be. At this point of time, when the new batters were coming in the first innings of Royals, there was pressure being put by Vaibhav Naik, not allowing the batters to get singles. Same field set can be done here for Rasik Paikot. Don't give away easy singles. Let him take the risk and go for those singles. Uh, and for that, the bowler also has to be consistent with his line and length. Om Fatte definitely bowled a very good spell. Mrunmay Das as well bowled exactly where the captain wanted him to bowl. Ankush Patil was excellent. That's another good drive. Lovely drive. You always see that flow of the bat when you rate any sort of cricketer in your ranks, and that flow of the bat, that rhythmic, that touch, that sound of the willow. Vaibhav, very very elegant and very crafty player. Keep bowling at least 1 or 2 dot balls to Rasik Paikot. The short covers and the point region becomes an important position here. This is good bowling. This is a very good channel that Vinay Samari is bowling. And another good over here coming from the Royals camp. This is the end of 12 overs, 54 for 4. So in comes Dinraj Paikot. The new bowler has to be introduced. 7 bowlers have to be used by every team. At least 7 bowlers. The maximum you are getting is 3 overs per bowler, and the 7th bowler can do away with only 2 overs. And if you have a look at the batting order that is yet to come, Kaushik by Fonekar, I saw Ankush Patil has uh, been padded up. Looks like he is going to come up next. That's a good drive. That's a lovely drive there in the covers region. At least getting a couple of runs. He is a good cricketer. He is going to give value for the money cricketer, just like whenever you buy him, you think him as one who can bowl those medium pacers and chip in with at least 15-20 runs. This is a wrong ball. This is a full toss ball. He's just luck. Oh, I was just saying he was lucky there to go away with just a single. This ball deserved a boundary, and Rasik Paikot, luck also favors him many a times. Finally getting the boundary. Should have been single. The pressure that was climbing has been released. Adi Tangle is having a word with Dinraj Paikot. That whatever pressure we are building up, you can't bowl such deliveries. That is going to gift away the runs. We have not placed fielders everywhere for such kind of balls. That's a good ball. That's a good ball. It's a more sort of excitement by Dinraj Paikot beating the bat. This is a better ball. This is a better length that he's bowling. He needs to make the batsman come forward, not bowling the full toss or not bowling too short. Make those fielders in the short mid wicket and short covers come into effect by bowling little fuller. There is purchase. We have seen sharp turns here for many of the spinners, especially Adi Tangle, now trying to bowl quick. You can see there, don't count him less, Rasik Paikot. He is going to chip away with singles, couples. He's always going to move around, not being easily tied up character. So asking run rate, which was around 6 runs per over, has creeped up to 7.5 with some good overs being bowled here by the Royals camp. 13th over so far, 7 more to go after this one. It's not a big total that they are chasing, but with 3 wickets going without too many runs on the board, that always keeps them in the hunt, in the race of winning the game. So Vaibhav, I think, is taking the game deep. He wants to, instead of scoring those quick 35s, he wants to take the game little deeper. After the end of 13 overs, he's 63 for the loss of 4. Oh, that is some shot. I think is going to go for 4 runs. Very, very good hitting straight down the ground, bisecting both the fielders as straight as you can got, and it's an effective shot here. So Vaibhav, understanding the need of getting a boundary, going after Iftikhar Raga of the very first ball. It's much easier to score against medium pacers than regular spinners on this deck. We're certainly going to target someone. Oh no, wide call. Wide call. So they have got 5 runs on the board of just 1 ball. bowled so far by Iftikhar. This can at least be converted into a 10-run over. This once again inside out. Beautiful shot with given here by Iftikhar outside the off stump. Sliced away over the point for 4 runs. And that's what Adi Tangle is telling. He's bowling on both sides of the wicket. I can't set a field for this bowling. 2 boundaries in the first 2 balls, a wide on top of that, 9 so far of the 2, and now all the pressure that was built up has been easily released. And now he doesn't have to do anything fancy. They are looking for a couple of runs. Rasik, look at him. He's running quick, fast, and easily completing the second run there. Now he has moved on to 34, the captain Vaibhav Naik. Although you feel that he has taken quite few balls, but the situation demanded that he stayed on the wicket for a longer time. The strike rate doesn't matter. The situation demanded he needs to stay, even though the strike rate is somewhere around 100 or even less than that. This should be a boundary. This should be a boundary. Flicked away easily towards the final leg region. Gets the boundary. 3rd boundary of this over. Is bowling on both sides of the wicket at the moment, Iftikhar. And this is the expensive over of the entire game. .38 is what Vaibhav Naik managed to score in just the 35 balls that he faced. Now the equation has changed drastically. Much easier for the new batters coming in. So 38 required of 38 balls is the equation. Captain has played a perfect knock, I can certainly say. The timing of his innings, the acceleration has come at the right time, at the last moment. And the asking run rate, which was 7.5, he has got it down to 6 runs per over. And I think that's a perfect job that a captain can give to his teammates around. Now 5 wickets down. I feel that Royals, if they need to win this game, they need to bowl Dragons out. Om Fati, the left-hander replacing left-hander. If Rasik Paikot had gone, then it could have been the right-hander that would have come on through the crease. But left-hander is an obvious choice to replace left-hander with keeping the right and left-hand combination on. Big appeal, and that is out. That is plum. That is the thing I was mentioning. You need to get Dragons out. Big appeal there from Iftikhar. He was trying to play on the leg side and trying to play across and has been given out in front. So trapped in front, 6 wickets down. Match is turning more interesting. Vaibhav Naik gone and Om Fati gone as well. Now Royals will be thinking, yeah, we need to get 4 more now. Dragons are making this match more interesting than anyone would have thought. So Iftikhar, not the best of the overs, slightly expensive with 3 boundaries considered. Once Vaibhav Naik goes back, he picks up a wicket. Now this over is turning to be better one for the Royals camp. All the games are turning to be good games, going almost into 19th, 20th over. You feel that is a low scoring match, but sometimes when it's an auction team, all are well balanced team. You can enter into the game anytime. So Iftikhar Aga picks up the wicket that was more valuable, although he concedes few runs. Doesn't matter at this stage. So they require 4 more wickets to win this game here. Royals, end of 14 overs, 78 for 6, 38 runs required of 36 balls. The captain has got himself in. He knows very much that this is the best time to bowl, where the batter will be in a confusing mindset. They know they cannot afford to lose a wicket. Also need to uh, get the singles and the runs going as well. Best time to get Adi Tangli, the captain himself. Oh, that turned sharply. He was trying to play against the spin. This is a match worthy of his class. No one would have believed that with a score of just 115, they would have made a match out of it. Royals is once again a 2 dot balls. Looking for a wide. Rasik Paiko, 2 dot balls. 38 of 34 now. Every ball will be counted. Every dot ball will also be counted. Yeah, they are bowling well. Oh, there is no run there. There is no run. It will have been directly home run. He will have to come back in the dressing room. We had thought about going for a single there. 3 dot balls in a row. That's an outside edge. That's a lucky shot there. Should get at least a couple of runs. The ball is racing towards the fence and goes towards the fence for 4 runs. Oh, just cripples down. Unlucky, you can say, Adi Tangle. He wanted to go inside out, getting outside edge and going for 4 runs. You cannot blame anyone over there. Nobody had the chance to stop that ball. Not a bad delivery. Just a part of the game. We see many a times inside edges, outside edges. Just that they got a boundary, and the pressure that was uh, piled upon in the first 3 balls, it just got released on Rasik Paikot. The ball is keeping low as well at this point of the time, and sun is going down. Is not going to rise as much as we saw in the earlier time of the day. That's nicely bowled here by Aditya Angle. Just going to be single. 5 runs taken here by Rasik Paikot. And it's going to be the end of 15 overs. The 15 overs gone is 83 for the loss of 6. Dragons and 33 runs required in the next 30 balls. Sudhir Sheth at the non-strikers hand and Rasik Paikot at strikers. And Rasik Paikot going well at the moment on 19 of 21 balls. Oh no, oh no. Not the best of the deliveries to start with. Way outside the off stump, wide called here by the umpire. And maybe I saw the bowler Sairaj Dhwan bowling medium pacers for many a times. Maybe he's been told to bowl. Oh, that's been pulled away on the leg side very well. Way too short compared to the liking of the captain. Needs to get his act right. He has to bowl slightly fuller. Although slow in the air, doesn't matter, but need to bowl it fuller. Make the batsman drive. That is where you will be with an opportunity to pick up wickets. Can't concede an extra. Keep it tighter. Get a wicket somehow. Just 4 wickets left. A cracking shot. Oh, what a stop! What a stop there. Everyone was looking at the ball behind, going towards the long off region. That's the standard of fielding that Adi Tangle gets into the side. Has played, he was in the camp of Rajasthan Royals in the IPL. Oh, this was also wide. Yes, this is definitely wide. He's unhappy. He's unhappy, Sairaj, but definitely a wide, way outside. Keeper also knows it. Oh, doesn't look to be bowling regularly. Need to practice regularly to bowl during the time of the game. Oh, outside edge. The ball is racing towards the third man. No pace provided, so it will be just a single. Every run is cheered here. Every run, every dot ball. Both the camps are watching this game very closely. The spectators of both the side. Really interesting and intriguing match going on at the moment. Although run a ball, but in leather ball cricket, it can just change within no time. That's not the best of the overs I've seen Sairaj Dhwan bowling. He just want to drop the ball over there rather than trying to get a little rip. That is enough purchase for any of the spinners that have bowled. This is a better ball. This is the better ball amongst all the deliveries that he has bowled. That was really close to the outside edge and to the wickets. If he can bowl in this area another 2-3 balls, or maybe the ball that is remaining in this over, that he will bring confidence in himself. Slightly short, but he has got Adi Tangle to stop that region. Well, 2 singles have been saved by Adi Tangle already in that short covers region. It's like a tiger patrolling for his team. Captain setting the benchmark of fielding here for the Royals at the moment. So end of 16 overs is 87 for 6. 29 runs required of 24 balls. So nicely punched away is the same man, Adityangle. How many runs, how many balls he has stopped. The ball coming quickly onto him, and he's ready for the next one. Full toss ball, clipped away on the leg side. Should be a couple of runs. The fielders converging quickly, and no, that is a chance of a run out. Good throw, Adi Tangle coming in. Oh, everything happening there. So much of pressure put on. This is good fielding there in the mid wicket region. He's coming very quickly. No error, no mistake. And that's Poikot gauging that he's fielding there, sending his partner back. Once again, just a single, sliced it away towards the short third man region fielder. Just do the plain simple job is what Adi Tangle will be hoping. Let them go for the big shots. Let them go for the cross batted. Take the risk of by playing across. Again, clipped on the leg side. So three singles of the first three balls. That means 20. In fact, four singles of the first four balls. In fact, first was a dot ball. Second dot ball of this over so far. 26 runs required. 26 needed of 19 balls. The dot balls are going to hurt them. Dot balls are definitely going to hurt them. You feel that it is very easy. 26 of 19. Any ordinary bowler will look very, very good when you are bowling dot balls at this stage. Is going down the ground and hitting it straight. So single to finish that over. A decent over here from Dinraj Paikot. That marks the end of over number 17. 91 for 6 Dragons. 25 runs required in 18 balls. So what are the bowling options that he has at the moment? Adit has finished. Shailesh Redkar has finished. Ruban Karekar finished. Vinay Samari is also finished. Iftikhar Aga can bowl that one over. He's got Dinraj Paikot who can bowl that one over. And Sairaj Dhon, that one over from him. So the better bowlers have definitely finished their quota of overs. Now he has to do away with Iftikhar Aga. He is also a very good all-rounder, but not having the best of the one of the overs, slightly expensive. But I think he's got to back Iftikhar Aga with the experience that he has. And he starts off with a dot ball. He's surprised there. Why he's not called a wide? Oh, they have simply put themselves in the deep hole at the moment by conceding too many dot balls. Might be looking for a couple of runs there. Chirag Naik with a good quick throw. And now they get that single. Adi Thangle pleading to Chirag Naik, throw it to me. Don't throw it directly on the stumps. I am there. Well, this is the pressure that comes in with MCL. It's all about handling the pressure. It's all about handling your nerves. Who is going to handle the nerves here? 23 of 16. That's another cracking shot. Adi Tangle there. Direct hit. Oh, he makes it in the end. Now they have to run for everything. They cannot afford, whether it's Adit or someone else. They have to take the singles. They cannot afford to consider dot balls. They are not getting the boundaries that they are searching for. 22 required of 15. I'm giving the live commentary almost every ball now, while this is turning out interesting at this stage. Where they are going to get the boundary from. No pace provided by Sairaj Dhon. Second over is a much, much better over compared to the first one. Still too short. But he's got a protection in the deep on the offside. Somebody has to play a big shot, playing it in the air, trying to glide down towards using the pace of the ball. The third man or fine leg, maybe a reverse shot. Who is going to do it? Or maybe inside out over covers. That's the one. That's a full toss ball that they were looking for. Oh, that's a misfield. And just, they are looking for a second now. The first run was very slow. It was a juicy full toss ball that Rasik Paikot couldn't do away with. Another couple of runs taken. 97 for 6 now. Such a close game. Fielding have to be on the toes at the moment. Is the fielding, and not conceding the boundaries at this moment will make Royals win this. Rasik Paikoti trying hard. He's trying hard at the moment for his Dragons team. Again, he's punching it down. Aditya Angle trying to stop the ball. They're trying to put pressure on Chirag Nayak, and this time Chirag throwing the ball back to Adit. So Sairaj Dhon finishes his 2 overs. This over was a better over. 18 overs gone by. 98 for 6. 18 runs needed of 12 balls. Interesting game on our hands. Who is going to win this tight encounter? Those 3 wickets, those 3 big scalps that they have taken at the beginning of the innings. That's the reason why I had mentioned that time that they are in the game all the time. At any point of time when Vaibhav Naik will have to go back to the pavilion, if they can chip in with 1 or 2 wickets, then they can certainly make a match of it. Not easy for the new players to immediately come and play your shots. This is a leather game. This is what differentiates real men from the boys. Who has got the steal? Who has got the steal of holding the nerves and crossing the border, crossing the target for his team, or saving the target? Dinraj is going to bowl the 19th over. Is it straight down the ground? Little pressure. Oh, they are going for the second. And slight fumble here and there. They can't allow to creep in. They can't allow the nerves to creep in. Iftikhar Aga. Now Aditya Angle wants to come and patrol that long on region. It's all happening out here. 16 needed of 11. Where do we keep all these men? Aditya Angle, if at all the ball goes into the covers, he will feel like I will have to go to the covers. He is no doubt undoubtedly the best fielder, but he cannot be everywhere. 16 of 11 is bowling slow. Rasik Paikot taking the game deep. Taking the game deep and putting pressure on the fielders for that second run. This time it's straight back, dot ball. Dinrat Paikot understanding Rasit is trying to come and chip it down. The bowling is slightly quicker in the air. Is the game of chess played with bat and ball at the moment. This time straight to the man at the fine leg region. He is swept away nicely but could not find the gap. 3 singles of the So Rasik Paikot has been called out and it is retired out, definitely. Retired out. So that's the 7th wicket here. 7th wicket. I think he is tired and he's playing some tired shot. Now they require some big hitting, and that's the reason why the strong man Ankush Patil has been sent. Well, it's right or wrong is a question mark. Well, the team thinks that's the right decision. They have sent their man out in the middle. It's the matter of just one boundary. Just one boundary. So 15 needed of 9 balls. And it will be Sudhir Sheth. Sudhir Sheth will be on strike. Is there any changes in the field here for Sudhir Sheth? Looks to be more sort of fielders coming from the backward square leg towards in front of the square leg. One mid wicket long on. This time playing on the leg side. Ankush Patil is very quick. He is athletic. So another single. 14 required of 8 balls. They can't afford to keep too many. They need to get a boundary somewhere. need to get a boundary. Where it will come from? He's bowling from over the wicket to Ankush Patil. He's a strong, strong boy. And let's see where he will eye his boundary. Dinraj will certainly look to bowl as full as possible. Oh, that's a good ball. He's just swinging hard. It's not easy. It's never easy in leather ball cricket, coming up and hitting the shots. We can see that in IPL, but those are professional players. What a game. What a turnaround. What a comeback by the Royal side. This time you can see he's not middling the ball well. Ankush Patil will keep the strike of the last over. Fabulous, fabulous game of cricket. Holding the nerves tight in a critical situation at the moment is the Royals team. 19 overs gone, 103 for the loss of 7. 13 required of 6. I think Dragons have kept it little too late. They kept it little too late. So it's not Iftikhar Agha. It is going to be Sairaj Dhon who is bowling the last over. Iftikhar Agha, I felt, had more experience, played more cricket. And also that 1 over might be costly, but still he was a better option. You never know. Captain feels that Sairaj Dhon is not giving the pace. He has bowled a very good second over. So it's the captain choice at the moment, giving over to Sairaj Dhon. If he can bowl the similar job like he has bowled his second over, I think he can still do the job well, finish the job well. Adit must be thinking that if he is someone who is bowling medium paces, so he is going to provide the pace to the batsman to work with. Whereas someone like Sairaj Dhon, you have to force the pace as a batter. You have to play a forceful shot as a batter to get the boundary. Certainly either a boundary or a 6. A couple of boundaries or a 6 is required for Dragons to win this game. They would not have believed after that first innings performance that they can be in such a situation where 13 is required of the last over. Here comes Sairaj Dhon. Full toss ball, whack down on the mid-wicket region, should get a boundary. Oh, fabulous! Outstanding fielding there. Outstanding fielding. I thought it is going for 4 runs. What a dive put in. What a dive put in by Ruben Kharekar. Saving 2 runs for his side. This is a great game of cricket we are witnessing. Once again, powerful shot here from Ankush Patil. Ankush wants a strike. And Ankush is looking better at the moment with the power hitting that he's doing. So 10 required of 4. 10 required of 4. Ankush was a better choice. Royals, we'll see the jubilation if they can defend 115. Dragons, after the first inning, will believe that this match is there for the taking, up for grabs. The points are up for grabs. Royals thought otherwise. They came with a different plan. Oh, what a shot! Should get for boundary. No chance for Chirag Naik here. A boundary at the right time. Coming down the track, hitting it straight. Straight like an arrow. The safe shot, effective shot, and powerful shot. Oh ho ho, is there still a drama? Is there still a turnaround here? Yellow versus the blue. 6 runs required in 3 balls. 6 needed of 3. Everyone on the toes, and so is myself. I am having a good time out in the commentary box. 6 needed in 3 balls. Witnessing one of the very good games. Can Dragons do it here? I was mentioning they need 2 boundaries or 1 6. They got 1 boundary of the 2. Another one, another full ball. Look at Ankush Patil. He is going to throw at the non-striker's end, not the best of the throws, and 2 runs taken in the deep. Ankush Patil is running as if he is running for life at the moment. So 4 off 2. 4 off 2 required. Should the fielders at the long on, the mid-off positions, the covers should come a little bit in, or they should stay towards the boundary line? Because Ankush Patil, the way he is running at the moment, he is a live wire, he is an athlete, he is a badminton player, he is a fit guy. So he is certainly going to go for the couple. He's going to risk his wicket. All the three results are possible at the moment. A win for the Dragons, a win for the Royals, and a tie game as well. Are we going to see a tied game? All three results possible. It all depends on all this ball. Here comes Sairaj Dhon. Dragged it shot, cracking shot. Shailesh Redkar, and he's going to throw the ball. This should be just a single, and we have to wait for umpire. We have to wait for umpire. He's going on top. Ankush Patil. Has he grounded a bat or is he struggling? He is very quick, but he's quick enough or not is for the third umpire to view. So definitely he is a very good athlete. That is proved here by completing the run. So he has made it in. Two required of one ball. And I think it's the running between the wickets. It's Ankush Patil's running between the wickets that has effectively got them closer. So now all in for the last ball. All in is the game where we saw the tides changing up and down almost every time. And finally, it has come to the last ball. 2 runs are required. We still certainly don't know who is going to win this game. Can Sudhir Sheth hit the ball right in the gap? The fielders are almost 5 meters inside the rope. They want to stop those couple of runs. They know that they are going to go and run for the 2 runs there. The fielders are coming closing in. This gives an opportunity for a boundary as well. That angle becomes a short angle for the fielders to cut. Here comes the last ball from round the wicket. This time he clipped away. He's going to run for the couple of runs. Dragons finally. Dragons have won this game by picking 2 runs of the last ball. Sudhir Sheth has hold his nerves. Well. He has bowled it on his pad. He just flicked it away. No chance for the fielder. It goes in the gap. And what a great game of cricket we have witnessed. Fabulous game of cricket. Just love the way they have finally chased it down. Beautiful moments here for the Dragons team. Where Royals were in the game till that last ball. You can't blame Sairaj Dhon as well. The way Ankush Patil has run, he ran like an athlete. It's like a 100 meters race for him. And somehow he managed to get those 2 runs almost a couple of occasions. So in the end, it's the Dragons holding themselves tightly on the last ball and winning a memorable game against the Royals in this season 10 edition. So we'll see you in a while in the presentation arena, and it will be interesting presentation ceremony for this game. Huh? Aditya Angle matcha beginio. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of the match played between MCC Dragons and MCC Royals. Royals batting first posted just 115 all out in their allotted 20 overs. Shailesh Redkar once again in the 35s. Aditya Angle and Samrudh Bharne played a decent cameo. Ankush Patil was the pick of the bowlers and Om Fati chipping with 2 wickets. And in reply, it was such a close, nerve-wracking game. And Dragons winning of the last ball, picking up a couple of runs. And crucial was the captain, Vaibhav Naik, scoring 38 in 35. Rasik Paikho chipping in with 31. And then Aditya Prabhu with a handy runs with the bat. Aditya Angle chipping in with 2 and 1 wicket each to Shailesh Redkar and Ruben Kharekar. What a fight back put up by the Royals team in the end. Meanwhile, to call on the guest, I'll request Venkat Desai, the organizing committee member of MCL, to escort the well-known businessman from Margao and our guest for today's function, Sarvesh Narvekar, on the podium. So I'll request Venkat Desai to please give away the token of love memento to our guest, Sarvesh Narvekar. So now it's time to call the losing captain, Aditya Angle. Aditya, you will be proud of the way the team has fought. Nobody would have believed 115 you will have taken this game in the last. You were in a chance, more chance of winning this game, but certainly proud of the team with the way they fought.
I think when we were in the dressing room, Keenan mentioned to us, just remember the one game which Karnataka and Mumbai played. I think one team was out for some 55 runs, the other team was out for 49 runs. So we had that thought in mind that if they can do it, we also can do it. Let's just fight it out. We were just trying to keep our basics, just bowl a good line and try to cram them. That's all. We're trying to bowl slow, basically. That's all.
And looking at this game right from the first innings, anything you could have differently because you had a good batting lineup. Maybe the batting order changes. You could have got maybe around 15, 20 more. Or as a captain, what you will think now as the game is over?
Only thing what I feel is if we would have batted better, I think the situation would have been a totally different thing. You know, you wouldn't have to defend at such a low score. So batting order, I think, was fine. I think we should have taken more responsibility, each one except including me. So I think we should take more responsibility and take a good from this game in the future games.
Yes, and the way I think all your bowlers at the start, especially you coming yourself bowling the first over, was it a plan to bowl your top bowlers in the first 10 over itself?
Our only plan was trying to bowl the spinners. So, and I thought it's my, since I'm the captain, I should take responsibility and come in to bowl first and try to, just see that we don't give too many runs in the power play. That was the whole plan.
A lot of positives and a lot of game planning to be taken from this game, isn't it?
Definitely, I think whatever happened, fine, but then we came back well. But I feel we fell short somewhere in fielding a bit. So I think we should improve on that, bat well, have a better score, so that the fielding, faults also don't get overlooked.
Better luck next time, Aditya Angle. Royals fought really well, and see you in the next game.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, I will call on the winning captain, Vaibhav Naik, to come up to have a discussion. Well, not use your usual innings. You were rocked back by the Royals camp by picking up those 3 wickets. So you have to bog down a little bit and have little partnerships going. Very good game in the end.
Yeah, first we have to appreciate Royals. They gave a fight. They gave a fight which was absolutely neck and neck, and they made us sweat till the last ball. So, हार के भी जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं. Yeah, बाजीगर for me.
But I like your captaincy, the way you started. You started aggressively. There were almost 6 fielders. In spite of power play overs getting over, there were 6 fielders for most of the time in the 20 overs. Was it a set plan to go the aggressive? Because you have got bowlers to back as well. Om Farte, you got Murunmai Das, you have got Ankush Patil who bowled excellent spells. So was it a plan that we are going to put more fielders inside and try and chip in with wickets with those pressure build up?
To fielding, to set up any field, you have to have trust in your bowlers, and you have to understand that they are of that caliber, so you can back them, and they have to back it up with their performance, and that is what we have exactly seen. So I'm very happy with our bowling performance.
In the end, it was much closer than what we would have thought. First, we thought 115, you might finish it 2 overs to spare. But I think changing Ankush Patil at the last moment, because he was almost like an Usain Bolt running for those 2 runs and taking those 2 runs quickly. That was, I think, maybe the turning point in the last over or over before that.
It's part of changing the whole scenario, and we know how Ankush plays, how Ankush performs, and what kind of intensity it brings in when he bowls, when he bats, and which was on display today.
Yeah, so good luck to you in the next game, Mike. You are fabulous as a captain, fabulous as a player. Good luck to Dragons. Meanwhile, it's time to give away the Player of the Match award. And for the first time, I can certainly say, or the second time, goes to an outright medium pace bowlers who had both a sensational spell today, and it goes to Ankush Patil. 3 overs, 1 maiden, 11 runs, and 3 wicket.
Thank you. But I will credit this win of today to not just my individual performance. There were many performances and a gritty knock from Rasik. So I would request to invite Rasik to share the prize.
Okay, that's a good gesture here from Ankush Patil. He feels that the veteran Rasik Paikhoth also played his part, and he has invited him to take this award along with him. So it's a gutsy and gritty knock. He fought it out, take the game deep, and that is what he has done. Meanwhile, Ankush, need to have a word with you because there is one more prize coming your way. As you know that Bhau and Bhise has given away the award of red cap and blue cap. Red cap stays with Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi, but the blue cap now changes his head from Siddesh Alvekar to Ankush Patil because you have got a better figures compared to him. You have picked up 3 wickets as well as Siddesh Alvekar, but you have got 1 maiden over and just 11 runs conceded. So kindly so Ankush, just want to have a word with you. This wicket is known as a very good wicket and helpful wicket for the spinners and so for the medium pacers. But you, when started your spell, started off with a good line and length, good accuracy and good pace. You're steaming in to get the wickets.
Yes, actually, the credit will go to my coach, my team fitness coach, as well as my captain. All of them have given me the confidence. Even on the field, my captain, Vaibhav, who was the keeper, he was like, you ball it out. Whatever happens, whatever the batsman scores, it is up to the batsman. You give your best, you ball with whatever you can. So that's what I did. And thankfully,
Yes, and as far as bowling was concerned, you are fabulous. One of the best balls so far in MCL season 10 for a medium pacer. Spinners have definitely done it. But what was the thing going in your mind when you came in the second last over, when Rasik was called and you were going in a thought of, I am going to hit a boundary or a 6, or I am just going to run for anything, run for life, run to get those 2 runs?
yeah, actually, there is a precedent to this. What we did today in our practice match, I think we were chasing some 158. And similar situation, we needed to chase 10 runs in the last over. And we did it by just running. So when I went in the second last over, the intention was to hit, not give a dot ball, and run for whatever I'm worth and make my partner run along with me.
Congratulations, Ankush, and wishing you good luck in the further matches. That was Ankush Patil. We have seen the movie Bhag Milka Bhag. It was Bhag Ankush Bhag today for the Dragons team, and it won them the game. So that's it from the presentation arena for this game, and see you at on a Wednesday night under floodlights for one more MCL match.